predators are one thing, but predatory people, other tribes, man, they're brutal. They're brutal. What about your predatory friend? Oh, that's pretty bad too. The friend who stabs you in the back, the person who betrays you. Well, how about when you betray yourself? Oh, yeah. Well, what's the ultimate predator? What's the ultimate predator? What's the enemy you harbor in your own heart who hates you? That's the ultimate predator.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip, right? Because we also have to be aware of the predator and the enemy that's inside of us. You know what I'm saying? We got to be aware of that too, because once upon a time, we was taken over by that. You know what I mean? We got to be aware of that shit that be in our heart. We got to be aware of that shit that just be inside of our mind, you know, and all of that shit. Because, like I said before, at some point in our life, we was hijacked, you know, so we can't sleep on that one, you know, because that predator in the inside, that enemy that's in the inside of us be wanting us to fat. You know, that enemy and predator in the inside be wanting us to go back to porn. You know what I mean? They be wanting us to go back to drugs and alcohol in a poor ass mindset, bro. You know, that predator in the inside be wanting that because we allowed that predator to prey on us. You know, so we got to be aware of that so that motherfucker don't ever take over us again. We see a lot of people get overtaken by the predator in the inside of them. That's what be making them hate on everybody else. That's what be making them envious. That's what be making them chase women all the time and simp all the time and do the craziest shit in the world. They be doing crazy shit because they got hijacked. That predator in the inside turned them into a killer. You know what I'm saying? It's making them kill. It's controlling them like machines, see? And we can't allow ourselves to get overtaken like that ever again. We cannot let that little voice, we cannot let that shit take over our heart. There's too many people walking around with hate in their heart. And what they try to do, they try to inflict that pain on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They full of pain. That predator in the inside of them is full of pain. So guess what? They not gonna care about the next person when they do what they do. You know what I mean? When they do what they do, they not caring about that. All they caring about is inflicting pain on the next, man. So we cannot allow ourselves to be overtaken by that shit that be in the inside of us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Instead, we gotta let the light inside of us that the Most High instilled in us shine brighter than ever. You know, we can't let that predator side take over us, bro. You know, and not a lot of people talk about that shit too, man. And you deal with it too in your mind. Sometimes when you think about the craziest shit in your head, bro, you know what I'm saying? That you be glad ain't nobody ever can't see or knew what you thought about that popped up in your head. It'd be the most random shit, dog. It'd be the most random, craziest shit that you will never do. That's way outside of your characteristics, bro. But you will be surprised how many people let those thoughts overtake them. You know what I mean? You will be surprised. You'll be surprised how many people then turned into monsters because they let that predator inside their heart and that shit took over them. They let that predator inside their soul just take over their ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they allowed the things on the outside world to help them out with that. So that's why it's important for us to keep ourselves in check. This journey does that. This journey does that, man. Sometimes it gets scary, some of the shit that pop up in your mind. Sometimes it gets scary when you think about who you was, when you think about who you was before. It'd be like, damn, because you know that shit could have escalated. It could have got worse. Because you see some of the people that's worse than you. You know what I'm saying? And that should make you feel better than the next. That should make you a little scared, like, damn, you know what? I need to be on my shit. I need to be on my P's and Q's, because if I don't get a hold of this shit, I could end up just like that. A lot of people don't see it that way. You know, they get cocky. You know what I mean? They start to think that, oh, you know what I mean? Never me. And you know, when they say that, yeah, don't ever say never, my nigga. Because if you slip up and you ain't on your shit, bro, that shit can easily be you. It can easily be you if you ain't on top of your shit. If you don't stay on your grind. If you don't stay close to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If you allow this world to corrupt you, bro, you know what it is, man. You know? So, like I said, sometimes, man, listen, bro, you got to be aware of that motherfucker that be inside of you, bro, that be wanting to come out, because that shit always there. It's always there. And it's in everybody, bro. It's not just you. Them demons, man, them demons be in everybody. It's not just you. It's just, it's how you manage that shit. It's the things that you do to keep that shit at bay. You know, and it's the ones that sleep on that shit that end up getting overtaken. You know, it's the ones that's drifting further and further away from the Most High and deeper into this shit that's on this world, that's in this world. That's what gets you there. That's what get that predator side out your ass, to where you acting that shit out instead of keeping that motherfucker at bay, because you allowing these things in the outside world to take over you. You indulging too much into those things. That's what happened, bro. Yeah, that's how people end up killing. That's how people end up addicted to drugs and all of that shit, bro. That's why people end up doing the craziest shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they allow all of that shit. They indulge too much into this shit. They get too caught up into this shit. You know, and when you get too caught up into anything in this outside world, this illusion, this matrix, bro, yeah, you bound to get your ass. Yeah, a lot of people don't think about that, man. We got to take control over everything, not just one aspect of that life, of our life, but we got to control the things that be creeping up inside of us too. You know, the things that once had us before. We was all hijacked before. We can't let that motherfucker come back out. We can't let that motherfucker force us back into that life that we lived before. You know what I'm saying? It's always there. It's always in the back of your mind. Some of those things that creep up in there that you think about, yeah, that's it. For some of y'all that wonder what it is, man, what is he talking about? What is this predator? What is this enemy? Yeah, bro, that's it. Them demons, that's it. The devil, that's it. That's all those things. Sometimes it try to veer its ugly head, bro. But you got to put that motherfucker away and say, hell no. I'm with the Most High. Ain't no way I'm letting you back out that cage. Ain't no way I'm going to let you take over me like I used to let you. As soon as I had an urge, I was right there in my car going to get the drugs. As soon as I had an urge, I was right there in my car to go see a bitch. As soon as I had the urge, I was right there to go get some alcohol and drink and drive, bro. Soon as I got the urge to do that shit, I was on the phone calling motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't allow yourself to be overtaken by that, bro. You know, these things in this world, man. You know, it's tricky when you think about it, because it's enticing. It's calling you. It's like that for a reason. You just need to be stronger. At the end of the day, bro, you need to be mentally strong, spiritually strong, emotionally strong, physically strong. We can't lack in no areas, bro. Because no matter what, if you focus on one area, you got another one that you just leaving out to dry. That's why we got to focus on everything. This journey does that. It does that. It does that, man. You know, so it's important for us to stay on top of that shit, man. We seeing a lot of people, they zombies out here. They getting overtaken by the predator in the inside. They getting overtaken by these things in the outside world. They getting overtaken by their mind, by their addictions, by their demons, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stay on top of this shit, man. This shit is not a game out here. It is not a game. People everybody want to keep on just acting like everything all hunky-dory. Like it's all hunky-dory. A lot of them ones, man, the longer they live like that, bro, they just shorten their lifespan. They shorten their chances of making it. They shorten their chances of achieving their goals and their dreams. You know what I mean? They shortening their chances of survival. They shorten that. The more they get in the mix, the more they get in the mix with it, the more they think it's sweet. That's all they doing is shortening their lifespan. And meanwhile, while we putting in this work, all we doing right now is being more equipped. We gonna be more equipped for these things that most people can't handle. You know, and that's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So we got to stay on top of this, man. We got to keep living. We got to keep growing. We got to keep learning. We got to keep gaining knowledge, man, and become the best version of ourselves. We will not be hijacked no more. We will not be overtaken by that predator in the inside no more. We will not allow anything to eat us up on the inside and turn our heart cold, bro. We won't do that no more. You know, we are the captains of our own ship over here. Nobody else, nothing else. No demons, nothing. No urges, nothing run us on this outside world. The only thing that keep us alive and with energy is the Most High. That's the only thing that we need. That's the only battery, the only life source we need is right there. You know, so we got to stay close to that in this world that's going south, that's going down right now. We got to keep the Most High close in this type of world because shit only gonna get worse. Up here need to be strong. Up here need to be strong. You don't need to let that get hijacked by anything right now because ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you. And that's my word, man. My name Sinn and Sinn-Take. I'll let y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get on.